This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so good morning, friends, and welcome back to the session. This is Big Data Masters program. In previous session, what we have discussed, we have gone through with the syntactic sugar, and that is third category of optimization inside the Hive. And with respect to the syntactic sugar, we have seen two main functions. Sugar. Hmm. So over there, what we have seen ranking mechanism and sorting. Both of these two techniques are required in order to sort the data and in order to uh, add a particular rank onto the given data set. So we are having a lot of use cases once we need to sort the data and once we need to add the rank onto the given data set, and we have gone through in detail with respect to both of these two functionalities. Moving further, what we are having window. Okay, so windowing functionality. So windowing or window functionality, all of these are the similar thing. And what exactly is happening over here once we are talking about window? So say you are having certain data set that is given, and that is given with respect to time and all. So what we are having certain data. Let me uh, try to show you the data set as well. Let me start Cloudera quick start VM. Okay, so say we are having certain data, what I can say, the sales data. Okay, sales data is there. Okay, inside the sales data, what we are having certain records. So in the sales data, with respect to uh, the the records, what we are having, say we are having sales ID. Okay, sales ID, sales ID is there. Then we are having a particular date and certain amount is there. So this is the data, sales data basically, which is having sales ID, date and amount. Now over here, date is given. We are having the date column. Now once we are talking about the windowing functionality, there are two main aspects. With respect to the windowing functionalities, we are having two main aspects. First one is the function, or you can say aggregation function. Function that we want to have, and second one is the range over you want to apply that function. Okay, that aggregation function. What is the meaning of this? So sales data is there. You can think in this particular way, like you are having the bbh kpi, and onto the bbh kpi, what you want to do, like you are having the date column, you and with respect to the date column, you just want to calculate the total number of drops. You are having drops with respect to each and every cell, but what is the cumulative total with respect to BSC, with respect to the site, if the data is given in cell format? What is the average of a drop in previous month? Okay, what is the monthly average drop if the data is given in monthly format? Okay, what is the cumulative total of the sales and all? Say we are having certain records and we are having the certain sales, and onto the daily basis we are having certain sales, like on first of on first of the month, first you can say this is first May of the month, like we have sold 150 quantities of a particular product, and the amount is say 50,000. So 50,000 is on to the first of the May. Second May we are having 70,000. Then what is the cumulative total on second May? That is 1.2 lakh. You can think in this particular way. Let me try to show you. Say we are having first May sale, that is say 50K. Second May sale 70K. Okay. And like third May sale 20K. So what is the cumulative total or running total, what I can say? So running total over here onto the first of the first May, it is 50K. On second May, what it will be? It will be so 50 plus 70, 120K. And then on to the third, what it will be? 140K. Okay. So this is nothing but running total of the sales which are happening onto the daily basis. And this particular functionality is required into lots of use cases. I have quoted the example of BBH report as well. So instead of sale, you can take the total number of drops onto the daily basis, and you can calculate the running total of all the drops. Based upon the use cases, you can apply a particular function. That's why I have mentioned over here like aggregation function that we want to have. So over here, the aggregation function what we have applied, that is the sum. Okay, so if we are talking about aggregation functions, what we are having sum, average, okay, we are having min, okay, max, okay, lead, lag. Okay, so these are nothing but the aggregation function what we can have. And based upon the requirement, we are going to opt a particular aggregation function, and then we will be having the outcome. Then range, once we are talking about the range, then range what it will be, like it is monthly, let me get hourly, daily. Okay, that is nothing but the range. Okay, weekly, bi-weekly, okay, monthly, okay, yearly, that is nothing but the range. Yearly, okay. So you can specify a particular range, and with respect to the range you will be able to get the outcome. So in order to proceed further, in order to have the understanding about the windowing function, we will be moving with the sales data. Okay, we are going to create a particular table that will be the sales table, and on top of that particular table we will be trying apply certain functions. And I will share you one link. Over there you will be having all of these particular functions, some average, min, max, lead. You just need to go through with that particular link and try to execute all the operations that those are given over there, and then you will be able to get the enough understanding about the windowing functionality. Okay, I will walk you through with certain examples, but in detail, all of lots of examples are given. Say I am going to say cover some. Okay, but if you want to have average, min, max, okay, so you just need to change that particular function, and you will be able to have that. In that particular link or thread, you are having those particular information, you can go through, and you will be having the enough understanding about windowing. So let's proceed further with respect to the sales data. Okay, so what I'm having, I'm going to create a sales table, and the sales table will be having this particular schema. Okay, sales date and amount. Okay, so let me create a table. Create table, say sales data, and what I'm going to do, say sales ID, that is of say integer type, date is of say string type, and date is of string type, and amount again is of integer type. Okay, so with the help of this, I will be able to create the simple, you can say, sales table. So probably show tables. Is it there? Okay, just have a look. Today, what we are able to get: values temp table 2, temp table 3, temp table 4. Okay, temp table 5. Are you able to see, all of you?
Yes, Ashok.
Yes, Ashok.
Okay, so so this is the first time once we are able to see. So we have discussed like there are three types of tables inside the Hive, and those are like managed tables, external tables, and temporary tables. So far we have not seen the temporary tables. So these are the temporary table, friends. So if we are going to quit this particular session, we will not be able to see these particular tables. These particular tables are available or created for this particular session only. Once we are going to log off, then we will not be able to see these particular tables. So these are the temporary tables, right? Those are created by the system itself in order to serve certain intermediate steps, and we are not going to run the queries on these particular tables, right? So these are the temporary table. So moving further, what I was saying like we are going to create the sales table. Okay, so let me create this particular table. Do we have sales? No, we are not having sales table. So it has been created. So select star from sales data, and it is the blank table. We are not having anything in this particular table. That is perfectly fine. We are having this particular table, and we this is the blank table. Now it's the time to insert the record. Today we will be going to insert the records manually. So insert into the sales data, and what it will be, that will be say id, date, comma, amount. Okay, amount and values, what it will be. Okay, so id, say one id is there. What I can say, I have taken it as a string, say 2024-05-01. Okay, so this is say the month, comma, what I can say 100 I can give. So this is the first record. In the same fashion, I'm going to create the remaining records. And I will change this particular ID. Okay, and I can change the date as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so insert into sales data, sales ID, date, amount. Now we can remove this as well if you do not want to have values. These one, and let me copy and
Insert
paste it
spelling.
over here.
Insert spelling. Ashok. Insert
Okay,
spelling.
okay. Thank you. Good catch. Insert into the sales data. Perfect. So let me paste it over here. It will take some time, and the records will be inserted into the sales data table. what I will do, I will try to run I will try to execute or apply the windowing functions. So what I can say, step number one, creation of the table. Step two, inserting the record, the records, and step three, that will be applying the windowing function.
One thing, Ashok, can we create
Mhm.
the external table and import the data as well in step one and
Yes, yes,
step two?
I will
Okay.
show that that example as well. Not an issue.
Okay.
So table creation and all, that is the stuff which is like required in order to apply. Although like we can apply this windowing onto the pre-created table, but I just want to give you a feel so that you will be able to grab each and everything. So at this moment, what I will try to do, I'm going to apply the windowing in order to calculate the running total. How to calculate the running total. So what I will have, select, and I'm going to select the sales ID, select sales ID, then date, amount. Okay, I'm going to select these particular things, and what I will do, I am going to calculate the sum of amount. Okay, this is the function what I have applied over here. What I have mentioned. So the windowing is having two main parts, aggregation function and the range. Okay, so this is the first part. Like I just want to have sum of amount, sum of amount. So this is the first, you can say, uh, component of the windowing, and that is nothing but an aggregation function. So sum, I'm going to calculate the sum of amount. Then what? Okay, over, now it's the time to provide that particular range. So over, what I will do, order by date, and rows between unbounded proceeding preceding and current row as running total from sales data. Okay, so what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to calculate the sum of amount over, this is the window, over this particular window, that is order by the date, and this is the range, rows between unbounded preceding and and the current row, unbounded preceding and current row. So unbounded preceding, what is the meaning of this? It is going to start calculation from the beginning. Okay, and the beginning is what? The beginning is this one over here, starting from the very first record, and the current row is this one. So it is going to calculate the sum on this particular range. Okay, just have a look. Let me first do the execution, then you will be able to get the input. Okay, so over here, I'm going to calculate the running total and unbounded preceding and current row. The meaning of this is starting from the very first record to the current row. Current row is the last one. So just have a look. So we have set to reducer in our previous session. So that is saved, and we are having to reducer for the calculation of this particular query. Okay, so just have a look. Let me try to copy this one and paste it over here. And this is the data with respect to the table. Okay, so inserting after inserting the records, this is the data inside the table. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to short or I'm going to arrange the data. If you don't want to arrange the data by date, like you can remove this particular clause, row between unbounded preceding and current row. So this is the unbounded preceding, that is denoting like starting from the very first row, and the current row is the last record of the table. So it is going to take this particular range, and it is going to calculate the sum of amount, and we are able to get, and this is nothing but the running total. So first, like the sale was 100, and then onto the 2nd of May, it is 100 plus 100 200. Onto the 3rd May, it is 300 400 and 500. Okay, so what we are able to get, the running total, okay, of the sale, okay, which is happening onto the daily basis. Okay, so just have a look and ask if you are having any issue. We are having certain more examples onto this.
Ashok, how to calculate this running table? 100, 200, 300, 400.
Running total,
Uh-huh.
this running total.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so sum of amount, it is clear so far, like we are going to
Uh-huh.
have sum of amount. So this is nothing but aggregation function. What I told, the windowing is having two main part, the aggregation function. So aggregation function is sum over here. Sum of what amount? Then over is nothing but the range. Okay, over rows between unbounded preceding. Unbounded preceding is the first record, and the current row, that is the last record. Okay, that is the last record. So it is going to take this particular range, and then it will have the calculation. So sum of, so how it will be going to calculate, so first it is going to calculate, say it is going to take two records. First, like it is going to have 100 plus 100. So for the second record or the second row, what it will do, it will have the outcome running total as 200. For the third row is nothing but the record. I'm going to use rows and records interchangeably. So row and records both are both are having same meaning. So this is the first record, the running total, as this is the first record, so running total and the amount is same. For the second record, that is nothing but the second row. So what it will be, the running total will be the previous 100 and the current 100, the 200. Then for the third record or third row, what it will be, the previous 200 plus the current 100, it will be 300. So in this particular way, we will be having running total, right?
Okay.
It is going to
Okay, got it.
calculate. So this is the way, if you want to have the average.
Ashok,
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
this unbounded preceding will take the previous record or the first record every time.
Unbounded unbounded preceding, it will start from the beginning.
Like for if we are calculating for third row, then it
Mhm.
unbounded preceding will be the previous one or the first one.
Okay, so you can take in what I have mentioned. It is going to take two records, right? So
Okay,
if I'm going to take two records, then which one is the current one? This is the current one, and this is the unbounded preceding, right?
okay, yes.
Okay,
But
so
if we calculate for third row, then
third row, this is the third row. So over here, what
yes,
is the unbounded? The current one is this one. Okay,
yes.
and what is unbounded preceding 200?
Okay, means previous one. Huh?
Yes, yes, yes. Preceding.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, so this is the you can say default functionality. Yeah, this is the default functionality. Yeah, let me show you what is the meaning of this. This is the default functionality. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this one. Okay. What I have done, I have removed each and everything, unbounded, preceding, and current row. Right. Right. So if I'm going to copy and paste it, then you will be able to get the same outcome. This is the default functionality. It will start from the beginning and move at the end. So unbounded, preceding, and current row. Okay. Oh, what I have done. Okay, average. I have taken the average. So sum. Let me take the sum. My mistake. I have taken the another function. So the execution is keep on going, and we are having two reducers because we have set the reducer task equal to 2. In our previous session, we have changed those particular parameters. Mhm. Okay, so just have a look over here, right?
Ashok,
So this, hmm, hmm,
uh,
hmm.
then what is the benefit? What is the difference between them? If we are not
Uh,
using the unbounded, we are getting the output the same.
Actually,
Then
if I have mentioned this particular command, as this is the default functionality, you will not be able to
but
get how we are able to calculate this, right? Why I have mentioned this default one at the uh, uh, you can say second in the second execution, because if we are mentioning it in the first, you will not be able to get what is happening internally. Unbounded preceding and the current row, you will not be able to get the significance of these particular two parameters, right? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, Ashok, clear.
Yes, yes, Ashok.
Okay, perfect. So like this is the simple example. We have inserted the data over here manually, so we can proceed to have the execution. I'm having certain data set. Let me show you the data, and we can apply these particular functions onto that particular data. So we are having groceries.csv. Hmm. Let me show you groceries.csv. Okay, so just have a look over here. We are having the id, then what I can say, the store location, then what we are having, the product and the date and the amount. So let me let me try to create a table based upon this particular CSV file, and then we will be trying to apply the windowing functions over there. So over here, if we are able to see, let me try to copy one or two record. So let me, it is not copying. Let me try to paste. No, it is not copying. So let me try to create the schema. So create table, and what I can mention, say groceries. This is the table what I'm going to create, and then say ID, and ID is of say integer type, then the store location, integer type store location, and that is of string type. Okay, now what we are having, the product name. Okay, product name, and it is also of string type. The data type is string. Then what we are having, we are having the date column, and let me take it in the date format only. So the sales date, what I can say, and I can take it in the date format. Okay, and what we are having, uh, the last one is certain amount. So what I can do, I can take it as an amount, and that is of say integer type. Is it integer, or we are having certain another data set? Okay, so I can take it as an integer. Integer. Perfect. So this is the table row format delimited, and fields are terminated by
comma.
yes, comma, by comma. Okay, perfect. Let me copy this particular query and paste it onto the Hive terminal. Perfect. I'm able to create the groceries table. So show tables, and we are able to see groceries table, and these are nothing but the temporary tables which has been created for this particular session. So groceries table we are having, and this is the blank table. Select star from groceries. Okay, we are having zero records in this particular table because we have not inserted any record in this particular table. So our file is existing onto the local. So which command we are going to use? Insert, or what? Which command we
Load
are going
data
to use?
local in file. Load data
Load
local in
data local in path.
local in path.
Yes. Load data local in path. Then we need to mention the path into table groceries. Okay, so let me copy the path of this particular table, oh sorry, file, and then I will be moving this particular file into the groceries table. Okay, into this particular table, and this is the file. Perfect. So let me copy this and paste it onto the Hive terminal. Okay, so data has been loaded into the groceries table, and just have a look. Date. So it has not taken the date as date format. Uh, Okay. Rest each and everything is fine.
Need to mention the string, na? Sale date.
Might be like some format related challenges are there. Okay, so because of the format related issues, we are not able
No,
to
no.
get this.
In the TXT format, you mentioned the query, na? You did not mention about the string and all in the notepad.
Notepad what?
The sale date should be a string. Yeah.
Yes. Actually,
String.
like the format related issue is there. Okay, so the format which is given over here, that is not as per the Hive, and because of that, like it has not taken.
High
Probably like
format is uh, uh, this is YYYY and then MM and then DD. This
yes,
must be.
so it is into the different format. That's why it has not taken. Okay, so it will take this particular table data into the date format. So let me try to insert. So first, what I will do, I will drop table
Only you can
groceries.
use truncate table. Data will be deleted.
Come again.
You can use truncate table. Only data will be
Okay,
deleted. Table will be there.
okay. Yeah, that can be done. Okay, so it is there, and what I need to do, I just need to remove this one, and probably it will take the date as a format. Okay, just have a look. Right. So we are having the same schema. Okay, sale date. It is the date which is given inside the this particular data over here inside the groceries one. The date is given in this particular format. Uh, that is DDMMYYY. Okay, but it is not accepted by the Hive. Hive is expecting the data in YYYYMMDD format. So over here the format is fine, and that's why like we are able to get the data into the date format, right? I think Vikas was asking, Vikas was saying, right? Fine so far?
Yeah,
Fine,
so
Swapna.
now fine.
Okay. So now what I can do, okay, uh, I can apply the windowing. So in order to have the windowing, let me try to copy this particular statement and apply windowing function functionality. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select ID and select say sales date. Okay, instead of date I'm going to select sales date, and what I will have, I'm going to select the amount as well, and sum of amount over order by sale date as running total from the groceries table. Okay, and the same command is there. I have just changed the parameter, and just have a look. So it is going to provide me sale ID, sale date, and amount, and the running total. If you want to have uh, the store location, store information, the date information, then you can apply a group by and all, then you will be able to get the total information about the store, a particular date, a particular product. We can have different analytics on top of the data whatever we are having. Okay, so just have a look, id, then amount is there, and just have a look over here. 7 plus 20, it should be 27. Okay, so just have a look over here. So on to the first, what we are having? We are having the 7, that is like with respect to the data. On to the second, what we are having? We are having two products sold, 20 and 10. So the running total for the second, it is 37. Okay, on to the third, 40 is sold, then we are having 77. On fifth, on fourth, like fifth, only this, on fourth we are having two records, okay, 5 and 9, so it will be added and then we will be having 91. So in this particular way we are able to get the running total for a particular day. Okay, 7 is for first, for second is 37, and for seventh, which like 7th of 27, 7th Jan 2017, that is 139 now. So running total with respect to a particular date we are able to get. We can get the information with respect to year, month, week. In this particular we will be having the different calculations. Probably you are able to have the better understanding at this moment, right?
Ashok, one query. Earlier we were using group by function to accumulate this count, like for applying aggregation functions, right? But
Group
here,
by, yes, yes,
yeah,
yes. So group
yes.
by will not provide you the running total,
Yeah, running total I understand. But for aggregating, we no need to require do this group by function over here.
yeah, for aggregation, like there are different things, just have a look over here, so if you want to calculate the total number of sale from a particular location, then what you need to do, you need to group by with a particular store location,
Right,
and amount
right.
will be there, then you will be able to get, that is perfectly fine. You can get the information with respect to the product, with respect to the data.
Mhm.
Group by is working in that particular direction. You
Right.
can have the average, you can have a min max, but you will not be having the running total and all.
Yes, running
Okay.
total we are getting from the over function only.
Yes, 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 yes. That is the beauty. Like if you
Yeah.
want to have the calculation based upon a particular window, that's why it is called windowing function.
Okay.
Okay, so we are having certain another stuff. Let me show you what you will be able to get. So over here, I'm having this particular thread. So windowing function in Hive, and so same stuff, almost the same stuff, like certain data is there. Okay, you're going to create the table, then the load the data into the table, right? Then what you are going to do, like the count function is there, the distinct function count over, over. Okay, so this is nothing but the aggregation function, and this is nothing but the window. Okay, so different functions are there, max as max, and this is not the windowing, from the group by this is simple, department order by max function you can have without windowing. Okay, so just have a look over here, department salary lead, lead functionality is there over the department now. Okay, so this is nothing but the windowing function, a lag functionality, yeah, over. Okay, so two main things are there with respect to the windowing. First one is the aggregation function, second one is the window, and it depends upon you, like how you are going to provide that window. So over here, like partition by department, order by the salary. Okay, so this is nothing but a window, and you can give it in your own way. Like based upon the requirement, you can provide the window, and then you will be able to have the calculation, right? So you can refer this particular thread. This will give you certain understanding, or operations are there which you can execute in order to get the insights of windowing. Although like some average we have seen, you just need to replace lead lag, and then you will be able to get the outcome, right? You can select all the columns. With respect to all the columns, you will be able to get the outcome, right? This is nothing but windowing. Fine, all of you.
Yes, so
Okay, let me try to execute one more query onto this windowing. That is the simple one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say select ID, sale date, amount, sum of amount over what I will do, partition by by sale data. I want to do the partitioning based on the sale date, and order by amount. Let me mention in this particular amount. Order by amount as running total. That is fine. Let me try to execute it. So based upon you need to think what is the use case that you are going to solve. Based upon that only you are going to apply this particular windowing functionality. This is job tracking URL. You will be able to track this particular job from here. You just click it. It will provide you all the details from the logs perspective. To reducer, and this is the outcome. So what we have done, we have partitioned the by sales data. So just have a look over here. The partitioning is done based upon the sales data. Okay, sales data. So the partitioning is done based upon the sales date, and it is ordered by amount. If like nothing is given, so the amount will be in ascending order. Just have a look. So 5, then 9, and just have a look over here. So 5 4 5 5, and then 7 is there. So 4 5 6. So it is as per this particular, you can say, clause. And we are able to get the amount, the sum of amount. So over here what we are having, uh, so initially The first one is having 4, the running total is 4, then unbounded preceding and based upon unbounded preceding and following 5 plus 4 plus 5, 9 is there, 9 plus 6, 15 is there. So we have done the partitioning based upon the sales date, and it will, like, you can take it in this particular way, like you are having the different drops onto the daily basis, and you just want to have the hourly calculation, like in 24 hours how many drops are there. So based upon date you can do the partitioning, and you can have the running total of the drops on hourly basis. At the end, like in the 23 hours, okay, 2300 hours, you will be able to get the total number of drops for that particular day, right? And you will be having like uh, the outcome in this particular way as well. So over here, what you are able to see, say this is the record with respect to a particular date, like the total running total for a particular day. So you will be able to get the running total for a particular hour as well over there. Hope you are able to visualize or imagine the things what I'm saying. Is it fine with everyone?
Ashok, here
Yes,
partition
fine.
by is acting as a grouping function, or it is creating any folder there?
No. It is not creating any folder and all.
Okay,
Okay.
so it is
Partition by is the
acting.
functionality. Okay. Dynamically or runtime,
Okay.
we are able to get
Mhm.
the output based upon the partition. This particular partition, it is going to you can say have the data or outcome based upon this particular data only. It is not going to create the directory structure
Okay, okay,
into the HDFS.
fine.
So this is with respect to the windowing what we are having. You just need to do the execution of the code what I'm going to share, and then you will be able to get the understanding about windowing. The next thing what I'm going to discuss, that is nothing but the MSCK repair. MSCK repair. Okay, this is very important from the interview perspective. MSCK repair. Okay, so what exactly is happening? Say I'm having a particular table that is partition based upon certain data. Okay, that is partition based upon some columns. And
Ashok, I'm not able to see your screen.
you're not able to see my screen. Huh?
No, but we can
No,
see.
no, it's visible. It's
It's
visible.
visible. It's visible.
Mm-hmm. It's visible. Huh? Perfect. Huh? Perfect. Okay. It's working now. Huh? ah. Okay. Now I will explain. I don't know like what has happened. Huh? Hmm. So it's working. Huh? So what we have done, let me try to create dump certain data. So we are having this particular table that is nothing but the partition table, and it is partition based upon the state. Now what I will do, I'm having another file. So first what I will do, guys, are you with me? All of you, are you with me?
Yes,
Yes, yes,
yes,
yes.
Ashok.
Okay. Okay. So we stuck uh, with the loading the data. Now what is happening? So we are having these particular files. These particular files are nothing but the data dumped by certain application, third party application. So at this moment, what we are having, we say we have created a table, and the data we are able to see in this particular table. We are able to get the information. Say we are having certain orders ID, the customer ID, okay, and the state over here is CA, okay. So we are having this particular information. That is perfectly fine. Now what is happening, say I am the user, I'm not working onto the Hive, I'm working onto the SDFS side, and I'm having another state, and the state name is say New York. The state name is New York, and what I will do, inside the MSCK rep directory, I am going to load the New York data. Okay, so just have a look over here. In order to load the data, first of all I need to create the New York directory. Say Hadoop fs hyphen mkdir, and I'm going to copy this state equal to, I will mention say New York. Okay, NY. So I have created this particular directory over here. The Hive user is not having any information, and just have a look, this directory has been created, ls. Okay, and what I have done, I have inserted the record in this particular directory. Okay, so let me try to say NY, that is New York, and this particular file say NY. Yeah. So I have inserted this particular file. This is which is available over here. New York file is available. I have created a partition inside the HDFS, and in that particular partition, I have inserted that particular file. So the Hive is not having the information about this particular partition. And if I'm going to execute the command select star from the table orders pp, select star from orders pp, it is providing me the information about C estate only. Okay, it is not having the information about New York, which is like the part which whose partition is created by a third party application. You can think in this particular way, the 26th BSC has been you are getting the data, but your application is not reflecting that particular data. Now it's the time to run the MSCK repair key onto the table. Let me run it, and now once I will run, I will be able to get the information about New York, right? Are you able to get, all of you?
Right, Ashok. This is only applicable to static partition or both static and dynamic partition.
The main thing is that like it is applicable to both, but the main thing is that
Okay.
you will be able to create the partitions and the third party application, because like the data is visible in which way. Just have a look over here. We are having, where we are having this is the external table basically. Okay, so if we are having this particular external table, so we are having the structure for this particular, like how the data is being uploaded, how the data is being loaded in this particular table. So the structure for this particular table, how it will look like, say we are having data, okay, user, the Cloudera, okay, and then what we are having, msck repair, ck rep, and then what we are having state equal to say ca, then the state equal to ny, which we have created a state, and then we are having the file, file dot say csv, over here the file dot csv, file dot csv. So initially, once we have created the table, we were having these particular we were having this particular partition only. Then we have the third party application, or our user has created this particular partition. It is not like created over here. This is the partition table. Inside the Hive, we have not done we have not, you can say, applied any function and all. We have just created a table, that is the partition table, and the partition information and all, which is like say that is the state table and all. Okay, so the partition information and all, that is being updated by the third party application. So up to so far you are able to get the information about two partition. Let me load the data. Let me first create the another partition, say ct1. So ct, and now I'm going to load the ct file as well. Just have a look. So I'm going to load the ct file as well over here in this particular partition, and this is the ct partition. Okay, it is loaded into the hdfs, and it is not visible over here. Okay, so it is not visible, ct is not visible over here until unless I'm not running the msck repair key. So it will not be available. I have executed the msck repair. Now it start reflecting, right? So we need to follow this particular structure. We must be able to dump the data into this particular structure, and it is not like say we are having you can say static or dynamic. It depends upon, like, if we are able to dump the data in this particular structure, it will be updated and we will be able to execute the msck repair key, and that particular partition information will start appearing, right? So the issue, what was the issue, why we were not able to have this particular execution, and why we were not able to get the outcome in the first go? The issue over here, we were trying to mention like the state equal to ca. That was not a good approach, and that was not the correct approach. First, this was the issue. Okay, second, like over here I have dumped the data, okay, into msck rep directory, and I was stuck with msck only. So multiple times it was throwing error that no directory was available. Let me show you. Okay, I was using msck directory only instead of msck rep. So logs are not you can say visible, but those are the two challenges. Because of that, we were not able to get the outcome. The concept is really very simple. If we are able to dump the data into this particular structure, and it might be, you can say, dumped by any application, any user, which the Hive is not having the information. And if the Hive is not having information, that it is going to show whatever is available. Until unless you are not running the msck repair key, it will be showing you the observation or the data with respect to the previous execution. Okay, or like if you are going to do the insert over here, then it will start showing your data. The stuff which is changed inside the SDFS is not appear directly until unless you are not going to execute the MSCK repair key. Fine to everyone?
Fine, Ashok.
Is
Yes,
it
Ashok.
fine?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Ashok.
Let me repeat it once again, because like we stuck for a long time onto this particular issue. So hmm, let me remove the unwanted stuff. So MSCK repair key, MSCK repair, that is very important concept. Important from interview perspective. So what is happening over here? Say if we are having some partitions, say part 1, part 2, okay, part 3, okay. So three partitions are there. You can think in this particular way you are having three BSCs. Now a third party application has created the partition 4 inside HDFS. Like partition created by third party application in HDFS, okay, in HDFS, or what I can say in warehouse, or data lake, basically data lake. And Hive is not having information, that info, so it will not be visible, so it will not be visible to Hive. Okay, partition created by third party application in data lake, and Hive is not having information about that, so it will not be visible to Hive. At this moment this MSCK repair key will work. At this moment MSCK repair key will work. Key will work. Okay, so what exactly is happening over here? We are having a particular table. Okay, this is the table what we are going to create. Table creation steps for MSCK repair key. Okay, number one, creation of the table. Okay, so we have created a partition table, that is partition based upon the state, and this is the location of the data. Okay, over here the data is being dumped. Now on then the second is loading the data by creating partition on partitions. So just have a look over here. What we have done, we have loaded the data by creating the partition. Okay, so let me create city, mkdir user cloudera msck rep and state equal to city. So we have created this partition, and fs-lsm, we have created this particular partition, and we have loaded the data, and this Hive, it is being done inside the HDFS, and it is happening over here. inside the Hive. So it might be possible initially once you have created the table, certain data is there. Like over here we have the fresh execution, we have created the partition and all. It might be possible initially you are having certain data. Okay, now in order to have this particular data over in here inside the Hive table, what you need to do, you need to run the msck repair key. Step 2 and step 3. Step 3, run msck repair key. Repair table command. Okay, and how you will be able to run, you just run it in this particular way. Okay, so these are the 3 steps what you need to take, okay, in order to have the execution of msck repair clause. Okay, 3 steps. Now one more thing, say you are having certain tables whose information is available. You are having certain partition table. Now what you can do inside the SDFS, you can dump the data in the format uh, which is like dumped previously. So over here I think someone has asked like uh, can we do it by ourselves, like say certain pre-created tables are there. Definitely yes. If certain tables are there which has been executed or created in past, now you can dump the data in this particular format, like this is the CSV file. Okay, and if we are having certain another file in the same format, we will be able to dump it in this particular location by creating the new partition, and we will be able to have that particular partition information by executing the msck repair key. It is not like say it is working over here only with respect to this. Based upon the data, you can take your example like 25 bsc's information was available and 26 BSc is having the same information which is given in previously 25 BSCs. Then you just need to create a partition for 26 BSc, and then you will be able to have. But the main thing is that this is being done once the partitions are being created manually. Okay, automatic partition creation is not happening, like manual intervention is required over here. And once a third party application or third person, whatever, like executor, customer, whosoever is going to create the partition, then msck repair key is able to identify that particular partition which is created at the back end, and it will reflect the data whatever is available in that particular partition. So over here we have created this particular table orders pp and dumped the data by creating the partitions, and after executing the msck repair key repair table, we are able to get the information about those particular partition. We stuck with some errors, and like it is quite possible in this particular domain, because like we are not copying and pasting, we are just understanding the things, and as per our understanding we are able to have the execution. Okay, so that's it with respect to msck repair key. Fine to each and everyone?
Fine.
Yes, Ashok.
Perfect. Are you able to get the effectiveness? What is the effectiveness of this particular msck repair clause?
Asoka,
Yes,
hello. Sorry,
yes, please ask.
third party application meant to say customer or who?
Third party application, it might be anything. Okay, it might be an application, it might be
Uh-huh.
customer, it might be be the teammates, the team member
Okay.
of your
Mm,
team. Okay,
okay, fine.
it might
Okay, got
be
it.
anything.
Hmm.
The
Okay.
main thing is that you are able to have the hidden partition, what I can say, hidden partition, and whose information is not available inside the Hive. At the Hive side, you are not having the information what is being done in data lake, right?
Hmm.
Ashok, Hive means in current session.
No, 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 not in the current session. Hive is the tool, data analytics tool. Hive is data warehouse, and this is the storage layer, SDFS. This is the storage layer. Over here, this is the storage layer. Okay, you
Okay.
can think in this particular way. Okay. This is nothing but the storage area of my Windows machine, and I'm creating, say, new files over here. Let me copy and paste over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These files has been created, right? These files has been created. Now at over here, like at the desktop, how I will be able to get like some files has been created, like I need to have any application, say I'm going to run uh, command, or like I'm going to drag it from here, like in order to check what exactly is being happening in this particular folder, right? Right. So if I'm able to identify the file creation, then it is fine. So this is the area, storage area, and from where I'm getting the information that some files are uh, being created. So that is the analytics area. Okay, same thing is happening over here. HDFS, this is nothing but HDFS, Hadoop distributed file system. Hadoop FS, Hadoop file system basically, yeah, right? And this is nothing but Hive, that is data analytics tool of Hadoop ecosystem. Let me try to show you one example, one diagram. Hadoop ecosystem. Okay, let me go through. Let me click onto this, and this is from the data flare. Where is the this is this is not the diagram. Okay, so just have a look. Entire Hadoop ecosystem. This is the entire Hadoop ecosystem. First, that is Hadoop distributed file. So over here, we are working with HDFS, Hadoop distributed file system. Okay, this is the storage area, right? We are dumping the data over here, right? And on top of this, we are performing the execution, pig Hive. So this is the SQL query engine over here. Just focus to the cursor where I'm hovering. Okay, so this is nothing but data analytics tool on top of Hadoop. Whatever is stored inside the Hive, inside the HDFS, we are going to have the analytics on top of that particular data. So some pupil has created certain partitions over here, and its information is not available at the Hive side. So Hive is doing what? Hive is performing the MSCK key, the execution of MSCK repair key, in order to get the information about those partition which has been created by third party application. Lots of ad are there. Is it clear now?
Oh, yes, yes. Got it. Ashok.
Okay. So that is the difference. So we are working as we are having this the same machine, like we are working with the single node cluster. So that's why like a little bit confusion is there, and it is good, like you are getting the understanding. You are able to create the difference. So SDFS is storage layer, and that's why like I used to open different tabs. This is the storage layer, and This is Hive, which is nothing but the data analytics area. Okay, Hive. Over here, the Hadoop FS, that is Hadoop file system. This is similar to the Windows file system, that is NTFS, new technology file system, or FAT32, that is file allocation table. How we are going to put the data in storage area, right? Fine, all of you.
Yes, yes, Ashok.
Gaurav, Vikas, Rohit,
Yes,
Pankaj,
Ashok.
Naresh.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Okay, so this is the beauty of MSCK repair key. If someone has created some partitions at this particular area, so in the Hive, by running MSCK repair key, we will be able to get the information. This is storage area, and someone can create the directory and dump the data over here. Like initially 25 bscs were there, now we are getting the 26 bsc. Now another thing, like we are having different reporting tools and different analytics tools. So reporting tools can be the third party application. So say by tomorrow, okay, one new bsc will be, you can say, will be live. Okay, and then you will be getting the reports or records with respect to 26 bscs. At this moment you are getting 25 only. So what is happening, the third party application is going to create the data with the bsc name and dump the data over here, over there, right? So new folder will be created, and the at the Hive side you will not be able to get that the information, because you know that only 25 bscs are there. Okay, until unless some smes or any another person is going to tell you, you will be reporting 25 bscs only. But you are having the benefit, just try to check with the MSCK repair key. If some new partitions are there, new bscs are there, you will be able to get the information, right? That is the
Yes,
stuff.
yes, yes, Ashok.
Okay, so we are having some more topics. Those will not take 5 to 10 minutes. And in next session, we will be covering those particular topics. Simple topics like how to enable node row, okay, how to change the execution engine. One liner code is there. Those are certain properties. Just by going through the properties, you will be able to get the information. Okay, so in next session, we will start with those 3 to 4 topics. Those are remaining, those will not take more than 15 minutes, and then we will start our next topic. So that's it for the day, friends. We stuck with MSCK repair key, and that is possible in this domain. Like if we are getting errors, that means we are doing something. Okay, we are trying something. So thanks to Ola. If you are having any doubt, you can ask. Let me stop recording.